Hi everybody, Melissa Paluzzi here. It's time for the reading for September 2025 and using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. I'm posting this a little bit late, but you're still going to get the energy of the first week. Hopefully you've been following the energy of the first week just inherently. I am going to talk a little bit before I get into the reading about 2025 being a 9-year in numerology. 2 plus 2 is 4. Add the 5, that's 9. So 2025. If you add all those numbers together, it adds up to 9. Numerologically speaking, 9 is a year of endings and completions. So you may be finding that you are leaving jobs, that you are breaking up with people, that you are shifting out of friendships that no longer serve you for your highest and best good. Lots of people are making big shifts or being, they're experiencing big shifts even if they haven't chosen that. You know what I mean? And these things always happen for you. They are for your highest and best good. I know it can be challenging to deal with the feelings that come up when we have these, we get shaken up like that if it's not our choice, or it's really difficult to make the decision to make a big shift. I know how hard that can be, but when you get to the other side of it, you're going to appreciate it. All right. So let's start with September. The first week we have the Here and Now card. All right. This is not being in the past, not being in the present, not being in the future. Really just being in what is happening right now, how you feel right at this moment. I think you can everybody probably feels this way from time to time when your mind is so busy racing ahead to what might happen that you're planning out 50,000 steps on what you're going to do next if that thing happens. That's living in the future. That is anxiety-like mind, monkey mind. That's too fast. That energy up there is too fast, trying to predict all of those things that could happen. And when we're nosing around in the past, we're really attaching to so many feelings from that past as well. It's not just the memory usually. It's not just the thought we're thinking about the past. Almost always they're attached to an emotion. And if that's not a pleasant or positive one, you could be finding yourself going in the wrong direction. So the way to remedy that is to be in the here and now. It is to be present. She's sitting on this egg, which has a ton of potential. Eggs have potential, right? We don't know what's inside it, what's going to come out of it. We're waiting for it to ripen and hatch, right? And then there's a doorway, and the doorway is open and the doorway looks to be closed. So we don't really know what's next when we sit in the here and now, but we can check in with our bodies and we can find out how our body really feels in that moment. You really have a much easier time meditating when you are in the now. You can connect to source energy, your angels, your guides, your higher self, so much easier when you're in the now. So first week of September, let's be present. The second week of September, we are looking at Soulmates card. We get this a lot for the collective. This is about finding the partner that is ideal for you. It is about being in relationship with people who really help you work out your life lessons. So sometimes those people that we call soulmates really are pushing our buttons to help us on the soul level move in a different way. So soulmates, I think, generally speaking, we're like, oh, they're my soulmate. And you feel like this lock and the key click together. And that does happen a lot with soulmates, but they also can offer you experiences of resistance and change and pushing you out of your comfort zone. And those are all things that are happening for you, or maybe you're doing that for the other party. And I really do believe that those are contracts that were made before you incarnated into this earth. So you're in relationship with not just this physical being, but with their soul as well. And you guys are here for a purpose together. So you may be discovering in this second week of September that you're starting to understand what your purpose is with each other. You're starting to understand how much you've learned as a result of being together. This can also help you find that true love within yourself. And that's always a good thing. We always operate best when we're in our highest version of love. So it's a good week and second week of September for us to be elevating in love. Now, week number 3 is kind of confirming what I talked about at the beginning. It's time to go. And we're at number 45 here. Number 45 here. That's 9. You add those two numbers together. That's a 9 in numerology. So there's no accident. Colette Baron-Reid created number 45 to be the time to go card. Because this is about endings. We're walking away from something. And, you know, she doesn't look sad to be doing this. She looks like she's having a final time getting ready to go. She's kind of transparent, which I think is interesting. She's got some wings on her back. So she's making her way away, and she can't really see what the next thing is that she's moving into. But she's going anyway. And so really just remember that if you were in a situation where the time is over for what you were doing and it's time for something different, just walk into that with open arms and trust the universe to take care of you. All right? It's going to work out the best for you, really. And we end up with September with happy, happy. That's a nice card to end the month on. Happy, happy. So here, this beautiful fairy lady is standing on another egg with a key in it. She's got a hummingbird and she's got some confetti in the air. It looks like they're having a party. There's balloons. And so this is a time of joy. So whatever it is that you've just gotten out of is going to give you an opportunity to experience this happiness and joy and be light and lifted. And I think, 2025 has been a rough year for a lot of people. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things. And anytime we can experience happiness and joy, and it doesn't have to be, I was going to say it doesn't have to be permanent. Well, it's not going to be permanent because that's not how the experience of being human is. So have no expectation that you're ever going to get to a plateau where all you ever feel is happiness and joy. That's not really realistic to what we have here, but you can be more time in joy and more time in happiness and more time in satisfaction in the things that uplift you. But we're not going to be able to attach to it as much if we're not ready to be done with the things that are not good for us anymore. We have just such a story here for September. So the story here for September, be in the now. Stop worrying about the past. Stop projecting into the future. You have no idea what's coming, and anything that you try to project forward, you're making it up. And you're lining up your energy to go to all the things you're worried about. We don't want that, right? Be in love. Love is not an emotion. Love is an energy. Be in the energy of love. Keep yourself there with this here and now. Be in love and trust the universe to give you the nudges and the plunges and the free falls and the things that happen to you that are super scary usually, but you're always going to be okay because this is happening for you. Once you understand that and you are free, then you can experience this happiness. Happy, happy, joy, joy. We have a lot of potential for September. I hope you will utilize the potential of September and help yourself release the things that are not good for you anymore, because we have so many wonderful things coming to us on the soul level and on the physical level as well. We have wonderful things coming our way. So I will see you next time. I hope you have a terrific month. Take it easy.